Hello, welcome to Cardminds. Thank you for stopping by. This is going to be a Capricorn weekly money and career reading from August 11th to the 17th, 2025. Capricorns, welcome, welcome. Let's see what messages we have for this upcoming week. Capricorn's weekly money and career, August 11th to the 17th, 2025. Thank you for being here. I hope you're well. Be on the lookout, on the hear out for the magic word if you're interested in putting your name in the hat for a free reading. All you have to do is put the magic word down below in the comment section and be subscribed. I will pull one name and announce it at the end of the month of August. So grab your best headphones, earbuds for better sound, and let's get started. Yes, I'm in a different location. The sun is beaming through. All right, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What do we need to know? What are the messages for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, money and career, August 11th to the 17th, 2025. Capricorn, what do we need to know for this upcoming week in money and career for the sign of Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? One more card. No? Okay. Okay. Nine of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, the Emperor, High Priestess, Queen of Swords, Page of Swords, Four of Wands, Justice, King of Pentacles. Okay. Seems like you're getting a new offer here, or a new financial opportunity. Let me just check that these cards are, yes. Oh, all over the place today. All right, here we are, moving forward, but with precaution, right? With this new job offer. So let's, is someone offering you a job, or are you getting a call back? Are you getting clarity on something, information regarding a business deal, information regarding money coming in, or job offer, or the opportunity to be part of a new team, a new project, right? But it seems like you are still, or you are, as you get the offer, reticent, or you have a little fatigue there, or like you're almost there and you're almost getting the job. It's almost like, let's say you have multiple interviews, you're almost there, jobs coming in, offers coming in, negotiation or deal coming in, whatever it is, but it feels like you're stressed, you're fatigued, burnt out maybe, right? But don't quit, right? This is, just maintain those boundaries. Maintain the boundaries you need to breathe, to push forward, to get positive energy, to relax, and you have this. This can be the person offering you the job, the emperor, or this can be you setting the boundaries, taking your responsibilities, and to move forward in a new job, take responsibility, find that sort of stability and leadership in a new job. Very important job, very important responsibilities, or really the power, the financial power and the financial structure. If this is not you, this is a real financial structure that has, this is the person with authority, it has discipline, they have the authority in the business, or they have the stable income, or now you are now stable income, stabilizing your income. So it can be corporate, it can be from government, it can be managerial role, it can be, any of that. But it's long-term now. Long-term goal, long-term planning, long-term financial stability. Very anchored in these responsibilities in this new job. Very anchored. So again, if this is not you anchoring in these new responsibilities and jobs, leading a team, or powerful leadership, this is the person or the company that's offering you this new opportunity. But there's no but it's but it feels like there's something that needs to be said, or there are things that need to be addressed or uncovered, or within interviews or within conversations, or truths need to come out. Or this is a person of authority that's making things very, very clear, very matter of fact. There's Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, maybe, doesn't have to be, but we have this Queen of Swords and Page of Swords because you're learning something, or there's a training program where you're very excited, or this is a person that's very excited to be part of this team, or this person you're going to be working with, or this person offering you this job. There's multiple people here. Here you are, Capricorn, business person, or if it's not a business, you're not a business person, you're there for money, you're there to make money, you're going to make more money here. This is success and finances coming in, but it has to be reflected, or things have to be said to be able to be part of this team. Why am I saying that? Part of this job, you need financial answers. You want to get financial answers, or they need financial answers. Maybe they need to do background checks. Maybe they need to ask you financial questions, or maybe you have to ask them financial questions, right? They're financial, or if they're not financial, managerial or personal, or questions that need to be addressed. And so, are you confident? I think yes. Are you confident asking the right questions? Because maybe you need to ask the right questions, and maybe it's not clear for you, and you need money answers, you need managerial answers, you need structure answers, you need to know exactly what's going on because you don't have all the information, and you want to make sure that if you start this job, if you're part of this new team, or if you start a new business, let's say you're getting loans from the bank, let's say you're waiting for, answers, financial answers from banks or from people that, you're working with for your business. This can be your business, this can be a job, this can be anything, right? Or even loans that you're trying to get to start a project or even start a training program, or maybe trying to figure out a way to finance school or finance classes or something like that, right? And so there's family involved here, stress in the family, but I think that by addressing the issues, there will be an answer from justice, from courts, or from an administrative establishment, institution, that I feel like there's a fair offer. So let's say, for example, you wanted that money, you need that money for your business, or you need that money for your program, or you need that money to get into school, or follow that program, get into a specific program, or you're negotiating your salary for that job and you feel that the first offer is not fair, or you need more information, or maybe they're doing background checks, right? This is about financial fairness, about legal matters, about contracts, and things that need to balance out. So whether it's your business trying to time to balance the book, or time to settle a debt, or time to make that really, really ethical money decision, or time to address the issue within your job to get the raise, to get the promotion, or within that financial situation that you need to discuss and clarify. Facts, facts, facts only. This person, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, if this is not you, this is a person that's very matter of fact, that's going to cut to the chase. This is not about emotions. This is not about how you feel, how people feel this way or that way, how people talk, all that, all the emotions and the dynamics within a company or within a job research or within a business, whatever. No, there are no cups here. This is all about money and facts and discussing the facts. And this person here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, is very financially savvy, a very smart person. They know how to make decisions with clarity. So if this is not you, this is a person that's not going to dilly-dally, and that's just going to go cut right to the problem, assess the problem, see exactly what happened, who needs what or who did what, with a lot of, a complete detachment. They're protecting their assets, or you're protecting your assets, and you just need to know, bottom line, what's going on, what are the facts. Page of Swords, again, this is about new ideas, a lot of questions, a lot of conversations, a lot of research to be done, contracts, planning. This is something that's rolling, that's moving forward. But it's like your family is excited, right? Because this is about financial stability, celebrating, a business deal or a milestone or a job milestone. So this really feels like something really important, a milestone in your career, a milestone in your job, a milestone at least for your family to reach financial stability, applause, celebrating. But it's giving you anxiety, right? Because maybe you're burnt out, and maybe you've been doing this for a while. Maybe this has been a long haul, finding that job, getting that business going, getting results in your business, finalizing a deal, reaching that goal, whatever it is. Comment down below. Capricorn, let me know what you're going through. Let me know what this is all about. But there's a fair deal there. You're reaching a fair deal with this emperor, with this CEO, business person, manager, boss, leader, whatever it is. Or you are now finally setting boundaries and reaching a fair decision. Interesting. All right, let's see if we can get a little more information. If you're interested in getting a tarot reading, I get emails every day of people that are looking for tarot readings, that want tarot readings. I do not do one-on-one tarot readings. However, yes, I do during lives. So the perk you get for joining membership, you can join membership, $5 tier, $10 tier, $20 tier, I believe. Whatever tier you join, it supports the channel, but the perk you get for becoming a member of this channel is getting tarot readings. So you can get tarot readings anytime I pop in live, and I come on live every Sunday at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time, as well as Mondays or Fridays during the week, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If I don't come in live, that means I'm just, off, taking a break on vacation. But if not, it's every week, several times a week I come in live. And if you're a member, you can get a tarot reading. You can ask any question you want. They're real tarot readings. I take the time. And money and career readings, love, general readings, if you just want your general energies to see what's going on with you, or you can ask specific questions, whatever you want. It's your tarot reading. So that's the perk you get for joining membership, getting tarot readings. So it's pretty much, if you take the smallest tier, under $5, under $5, you get, you can get minimum 4 tarot readings for $5. That's under $5, not even $5, but 4 to 6 to 8, right? Sometimes I come on live twice a week or 3 times a week. So would love to have you. Would love to have you in the Cardminds Energy League. It is a beautiful energy and a beautiful community. Positive vibes. All right, let's see what we got here, because this just popped out. Yes, so the truth that needs to come out, or the things that weren't told to you originally or haven't been told to you yet, right? There's a sun awareness there, the sun reveal that this is now happening, and sort of like a plot twist, right? Plot twist time. But I don't feel for you it's like it's a complete plot twist, because you have been trying to get the answers. You've been trying to get the callback. You've been trying to get the finances, the bottom line, the numbers, crunching the numbers, or get the end result, or get the number, right? Get the amount that you're going to get, or get the green light, whatever it is. And so here, as they reach out to you, or as they offer you this opportunity, or maybe this opportunity is already on the table, but the conversations, the meetings, the interviews, the negotiations continue, and what is revealed to you is like there's some unexpected news or unexpected expenses, for example, in your business or in your project or in your finances, or like sudden financial upheaval, right? But it's a crisis, but it's a crisis within this pivot time, where a crisis within the time you're waiting, and you've been waiting for this money or waiting for this answer. So this reveal, or this information that's revealed, even if you have to spend a little more, or it's something you weren't expecting, it's still going to now stabilize your path and clear the way. The Tower is there for relief and understanding. So even if it's something you don't expect, a turn, a twist, it's something that needs to happen, because the way it was evolving, or the answers they didn't give you, or the original offer, or the original interview conversation was faulty. It was not stable or not viable. So the information they're giving you, or the more expenses you have, are there to balance things out. You have the justice. So this means that the answer, or whatever information they're giving you, is for you to balance the situation, right? For everybody to get back where they belong and stabilize a healthy foundation. So now there's clear path ahead. Things happen. Things happen. All right, let's see. Let's see what the offer is all about. Because I feel like that just answered the justice. Yes, done. Okay, something you weren't happy with, or a person, or the way it was done before, or the way it was originally. Hold on. Just grab this card. I'm not in the same vicinity, so bear with me, and apologies if the sun, but I sort of like this, the sun beaming in. Yes, but it's a good thing. You are pragmatic, you are planning, you are organizing, you are researching, and your research, it brings you to this situation here. So maybe these are people you were working with, or people you were interviewing with, or people you're negotiating with, whatever it is, people you're talking with, and it's not going to go, or there's something suddenly that's happening that you're disappointed in, but it's steering you in a different direction, or it's not even a different direction. It's, let's continue. I don't feel like this is a bad thing. A Ten of Swords, yes, you're disappointed, you're depleted, but yes, because it's been a long haul, right? It's been to reach your goal, to get that job, to get the money in, to get results finally, to get the business rolling, to get into that school, whatever it is. It's been a long haul, and here there's a setback, but this setback is for balance, for truth. So maybe you're trying to get the truth on something. Maybe you're trying to get get to the bottom of something, right? That they didn't address. The money situation, the finances. How are you going to finance this? How much are you going to give me? What is this all about? When are we going to be talking about money? When are we going to talk about the facts, about that person that, that crunched the numbers in the wrong way, or something like that? It's something that brings back stability. And usually crises do bring back stability, clear the way. All right, one more card here on this page. Let me change decks. Queen of Swords, please. Yeah, Queen of Swords. So this person is getting to the rock bottom of this situation. Yeah. Queen of Swords to the King of Swords. Okay, there we go. And then we have the Six of Swords. There we go. Moving into smoother waters, finding a solution, being pragmatic. There you are. You have the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles. And I feel like this is really, these Ten of Swords, you don't want to work with that person anymore, or that way of discussing things, or interviewing, or what they told you, or, right? There's a real moment of understanding that that's not the way you're going to do business, or that's not the way you want things to happen. So even if there's a fatigue and you feel overwhelmed from, too many financial responsibilities, sort of carrying the weight alone, delegate, right? Reprioritize. I don't think you're alone, but I think you are alone. So this could totally be within a job also, within responsibilities within your business, or within a job where you have a lot of responsibilities on your shoulder and it's overwhelming and it's a lot of pressure. 10 of Wands, 10 of Swords. But I feel like it's important to clear the way. And 10 of Swords, Queen of Swords, King of Swords. So these people, if this is not you, but I'm beginning to believe this is you, the Queen of Swords and the Ten of Swords, because you're making decisions here. There's a financial decision. You're a smart person. You're making a decision with clarity, and you're making a decision with emotional detachment. Again, there are no cups. No cups. This is all about you and the money, you and the financial decision, making smart money choices, making smart business choices or job choices, job decisions, whatever it is for you. And you're mastering that. So yes, there is a crisis to go through. Yes, there is something to deal with that's weighed heavy on your shoulders, and that, that has made you, stressed and pressured. But being disciplined with money, right? I feel like you're now conquering your fears, conquering your financial fears, or conquering your ways of managing your money, your decision. And if it's not just you, it's the company you work with, the project you're working in, the team you're working in, the sort of job you have. This is really bringing in financial leadership. So either there's someone coming in that's now leading the way, that is now solving the problem, getting to the bottom of this, getting the facts, and making decisions, financial decisions, or shifting things around to find stability within the corporation, within the job, within the business. Or if this is you dealing with legal matters, or even as a consulting role, right? This is all about responsibility, all about strong ethics, getting to the truth, getting to integrity, right? Having people accountable, and getting to the root of the problem and solving it. Whatever it takes, whatever this takes, it's moving to the sun. You're the one coming pragmatically with the solution. You're the one that is resourceful in a very practical way. You're managing this money, and maybe it's about investment. Maybe it's about investing for your family. Maybe it's about family wellness, right? This is really balancing material success. And then we have the sun. So this crisis, or this plot twist, or this shift, whatever it is now moving you into financial success, joy, abundance. Now the money is healthy, right? Coming from a clear, confident effort. All the effort you put in there, all the effort you put in negotiation, in talking with these people, in solving this crisis, solving this problem, seeing clear, seeing the numbers, and reading them in the right way, right? Not being in denial, or not just ignoring the subject or ignoring the bottom line. This is really good. This is beautiful. All your efforts are paying off. And then no wonder, maybe, this is why you're getting this promotion or job offer or bonus or new opportunity, because of your hard efforts. Kudos to you, Capricorn. Kudos to you, because you're the hero here, and you're the savior. You're definitely the hero, for sure. Problem solver, calm, mature. Even if you're stressed, even if you're burnt out, even if it's overwhelming, you're able to really turn this situation into, stability. Wow, that's impressive. Very impressed, Capricorn, very impressed, but not surprised, because you get the job done. You're not all about, they're not trusting, right? The crisis is there. Seven of Swords. That's, either a person or the hidden financial risk, or theft, or deception, or poor planning, or poor management, right? That needed to be addressed and needed more transparency. And there's no transparency there. But there we go. Time to make it happen. Time to align. You're the hero. So either whether you're consulting or coming in or helping out, or this is your job, your business, or this is, you know, you getting a new job, and your responsibility is maybe to sort things out and for things to be more transparent. That's a possibility, because you're a magician here. You're the ones with the tools. I mean, you're the one with the tools. You're the one that's going to create financial success. Your powers, your manifestation powers are so high. You're the magician. You have the skills and the ideas, and it's really, really used wisely. Your energy is used wisely, and you are aligned. So getting to the bottom of this is your job. You're the hero. You're the magician. Wow, you're the financial magician. I might just leave it at that. Yeah, I'm going to leave it at that. Oh, I had this. Yeah, okay, this came out. Well, not surprising. Right? Focus on your assets. Focus on your powers, your intelligence, your solutions. You're the one that really gets these people out of the doo-doo. I'm just going to say it that way. So, wow, impressive. This is your magic. This is your magic. Wow. So I hope you enjoyed this reading as much as I did. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to each and everyone for being here. I just realized also that, 57% of the people that are watching this channel are not subscribed. So if you are one of those people that enjoy these readings, that come in regularly on a weekly basis, or find them interesting, or find clarity, or whatever you find, whatever reason you come in to watch these readings, would love you to take a moment, a second, to consider subscribing. It doesn't cost you anything, and it takes 1 second. It's just one click, and my doesn't make a difference for this channel. So these past couple of weeks, really, it has been moving forward. And I have to say that the past year, this channel has been stagnant. So thank you all for considering subscribing. If you haven't yet, it does make a huge difference. So thank you. Gratitude to each and every one. And gratitude to all that have been supporting this channel from the get-go and along the way. I know without you, this channel probably wouldn't exist. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. And shout out to all the members, the amazing members, the Energy League of this channel. You know who you are. Gratitude. Thank you. Thank you. I want to say that the magic word here is doing my magic, or my magic powers. My magic powers. So if you're interested in putting your name in the hat for a free reading, all you have to do is put the magic word down below in the comment section, my magic powers, and be subscribed. Thank you so much for watching. Capricorn, have a great week. Take care. Bye-bye.